जय शिव मंगलदायका वेद बुद्धि प्रदायका
जय जय गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय शिव मंगलदायका वेद बुद्धि प्रदायका
जय शिव मंगलदायका जय शिव मंगलदायका
गजवरना गौरी नंदन
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 गंगाधर शिव शंभु
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय शिव मंगलदायका वेद्य बुद्धि प्रदायका
जय शिव मंगलदायका विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका
गजवरना गौरी नंदन
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 गंगाधर शिव शंभु
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि नारायण जय शिव
हरि नारायण जय शिव
हरि नारायण जय शिव
हरि नारायण जय शिव
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
पर ब्रह्मा शिव हरि ओम
पर ब्रह्मा शिव हरि ओम
पर विष्णु शिव हरि ओम
पर विष्णु शिव हरि ओम
पर ब्रह्मा शिव हरि ओम
पर ब्रह्मा शिव हरि ओम
पर विष्णु शिव हरि ओम
पर विष्णु शिव हरि ओम
हरि ओम जय शिव 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 ओम
हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम
हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम तत्सत हरि ओम
हरि ओम तत्सत 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 हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम हरि हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
गोविंदा गोविंदा भजो राधे गोविंदा गोपाल गोपाल भजो कृष्ण मुकुंदा
गोविंद गोविंद भजो राधे गोविंद गोपाल गोपाल भजो कृष्ण मुकुंद
गोविंदा गोविंदा भजो राधे गोविंदा गोपाल गोपाल भजो कृष्ण मुकुंदा
गोविंद गोविंद भजो राधे गोविंद गोपाल गोपाल भजो कृष्ण मुकुंद
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम
हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम
राधे गोविंद गोपाला जय गोविंद राधे गोपाला
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 कृष्णा मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्णा
कृष्णा मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्णा
कृष्णा मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्णा
कृष्णा मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्णा
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
साई गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला
भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला
राधे गोविंद गोपाला जय गोविंद राधे 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 गोपाला
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय 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 राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल जय जय राधा
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा।
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा।
पाहि प्रभु शरणं देवा,
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 पाहि प्रभु शरणं देवा।
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा।
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा।
पाहि प्रभु शरणं देवा,
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 पाहि प्रभु शरणं देवा।
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा।
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
शंभु शंकर देवा,
भोले बाबा महादेवा,
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 भोले बाबा महादेवा।
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला है मुरली गोपाल,
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला है मुरली गोपाला,
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला है मुरली गोपाल,
बड़ा चित्र चोरा वृंदावन संसारा, गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
झुलन झुलावे ब्रजपाला, झुलन झुलावे ब्रजपाला, झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला,
झुलन झुलावे ब्रजपाला,
झूले न झुलावे ब्रजबाला,
ओ झुलन झुलावे ब्रजपाला,
झूले न झुलावे ब्रजबाला,
झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंद लाला झूले गोपाला।
हे माता यशोदा आरती उतारे,
माता यशोदा आरती उतारे,
माता यशोदा आरती उतारे,
माता यशोदा आरती उतारे,
अरे आरती उतारे,
आरती उतारे,
माता यशोदा आरती उतारे,
माता यशोदा आरती उतारे।
अरे झुलन झुलावे बिलबाला,
झूलन झुलावे ब्रजबाला,
हे झुलन झुलावे बिलबाला,
झूलन झुलावे ब्रजबाला।
ओ झूले नंदलाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंदलाला झूले गोपाला,
अरे झूले नंदलाला झूले गोपाला,
झूले नंदलाला झूले गोपाला।
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय।
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय,
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय
हरे
जय,
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय,
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय,
हरि गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय,
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय।
हरे दम 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 रूपजे,
दम दम डमरू बजे,
हरे दम 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 रूपजे,
दम 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 डमरू बजे।
हे भोलेनाथ शिव शंभो बजे,
हरे भोलेनाथ शिव डमरू बजे,
हरे भोलेनाथ शिव शंभो बजे,
हरे भोलेनाथ शिव डमरू बजे।
हरे गण 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 गंधा बजे,
गण 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 गंता बजे,
हरे गण 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 गंधा बजे,
गण 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 गंता बजे।
बोले डमरू बजे,
बोले डमरू बजे,
शंकर डमरू बजे,
शंकर डमरू बजे।
हे भोलेनाथ शिव शंभो बजे,
बोले भोलेनाथ शिव डमरू बजे।
हरे बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बम बोला शिव बम बोला,
बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बोला शिव बम बोला।
हरे बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बम बोला शिव बम बोला,
बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बम बोला शिव बम बोला।
हरे प्रेम मगन नाचत बोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत बोला,
प्रेम मगन नाचत बोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत बोला।
हरे बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बम बोला शिव बम बोला,
बम बोला शिव बम बोला, बम बोला शिव बम बोला।
बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना,
बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना।
ओ बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना,
बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना।
ओ बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना,
बजरंग बली बजरंग बली बजरंग बली हनुमाना।
ओ देखो जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
बोलो जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी।
ओ अम्बे भवानी देखो अम्बे भवानी,
अम्बे भवानी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
अम्बे भवानी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
अम्बे भवानी मैया अम्बे भवानी।
ओ अम्बे भवानी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
अम्बे भवानी मैया अम्बे भवानी।
ओ जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी।
हे दुर्गा भवानी मैया लक्ष्मी भवानी,
दुर्गा भवानी मैया लक्ष्मी भवानी।
हे जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी।
ओ जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी।
ओ जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
ओ जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी,
जग जननी मैया अम्बे भवानी।
ओ नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
बोलो नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा।
हे भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा, बम भोला बाबा,
भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा, बम भोला बाबा,
अरे भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा, बम भोला बाबा,
भोला बाबा बम भोला बाबा, बम भोला बाबा।
अरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
अरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा।
अरे हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा,
हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी भोला बाबा,
अरे हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी बम भोला बाबा,
हे त्रिपुरारी हे दुखहारी भोला बाबा।
अरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
अरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम भोला बाबा।
अरे चरणन की मोरे चरणन की मोरे चरणन की,
चरणन की बोलो चरणन की बोलो चरणन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की।
अरे चरण बिना मुझे कुछ नहीं पावे,
चरण बिना मुझे कुछ नहीं पावे,
चरण बिना मुझे कुछ नहीं पावे,
चरण बिना कुछ नहीं पावे।
हे ज्योति माया सब सपनन की,
ज्योति माया सब सपनन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की।
अरे चरणन की मोर चरणन की,
चरणन की मोहे चरणन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की।
अरे भव सागर सब सुख गया है,
भव सागर सब सुख गया
हे
है,
भव सागर सब सुख गया है,
भव सागर सब सुख गया है।
हे ज्योति माया सब स्वप्नन की,
ज्योति माया से सपनन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागे लगन गुरु चरणन की,
मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो,
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो।
हे हरे कृष्ण रामा सरा सुख रामा, गाते चलो,
हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे हरे कृष्ण रामा सरा सुख रामा, गाते चलो,
हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो,
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा, गाते चलो,
तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा, गाते चलो,
तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा, गाते चलो।
अरे जहाँ देखे वहाँ सीता रामा, गाते चलो,
राधे श्याम सीताराम गाते चलो।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
गाते चलो गाते चलो
गाते चलो गाते चलो।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
अरे गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
ओ गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
ओ तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा गाते चलो।
तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा गाते चलो।
ओ गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो।
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 आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
ओ शिवजी के मंदिर शिवजी के मंदिर शिवजी के मंदिर में।
शिवजी की मंदिर शिवजी की मंदिर शिवजी की मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी की मंदिर में।
ये सोना की यह मूर्ति बनी है।
सोना के यह मूर्ति बनी है।
ये सोना की यह मूर्ति बनी है।
सोना के यह मूर्ति बनी है।
पर सीता और श्री राम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
सीता और श्री राम शिवजी की मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी की मंदिर में।
ये तुलसीदास बजो भगवाना।
तुलसीदास बजो भगवाना।
ये तुलसीदास बजो भगवाना।
तुलसीदास बजो भगवाना।
अरे लक्ष्मण और हनुमान शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी की मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी के मंदिर में।
आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिवजी की मंदिर में।
ओ पीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे।
वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
हे राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की।
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की।
हे राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की।
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की।
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की।
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो। Clap your hands. Let's all clap our hands. Let's sing together, everybody.
अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
ओ वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
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 रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम।
वीर हनुमाना ते बलवाना, राम राम रसिया रे, हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
वीर हनुमाना ते बलवाना, राम राम रसिया रे, हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे,
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली।
महावीर बली, महावीर बली,
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 महावीर बली, महावीर बली।
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली,
बजरंगा बली ओ बजरंगा बली।
महावीर बली, महावीर बली,
महावीर बली, महावीर बली,
महावीर बली, महावीर बली।
महावीर
पुत्रवान की, पुत्रवान की, महावीर
बली, महावीर बली, महावीर बली, महावीर बली।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान। हे पूरब पंचम उत्तर दक्षिण,
पूरब
पश्चिम उत्तर दक्षिण, पूरब पंचम उत्तर दक्षिण,
पूरब पश्चिम उत्तर दक्षिण।
अरे वहाँ जहाँ पूजन होते हनुमान, वहाँ जहाँ पूजन होते हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
हे आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान। अरे मीरा पल पद साथ चली है, मीरा पल पद साथ चली है। आई के भोग लगाओ हनुमान, आई के भोग लगाओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान, श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
अरे आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
अरे आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
अरे तुलसीदास बलि आशा चरण की,
तुलसीदास बलि आशा चरण के,
अरे तुलसीदास बलि आशा चरण की,
तुलसीदास बलि आशा चरण के।
अरे राम नाम गुण गाओ हनुमान,
राम नाम गुण गाओ हनुमान,
राम नाम गुण गाओ हनुमान,
राम नाम गुण गाओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
अरे आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
अरे आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान,
आओ हनुमान, आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान,
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
श्री राम जी के पूजन में आओ हनुमान।
जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
ओ जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
ओ जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी। जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी। जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
ओ जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
ओ देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति, देखो तुम्हारा शिव ज्योति। जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
ओ देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति, देखो तुम्हारा शिव ज्योति। जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
जगदम्बा देवी, देखो तुम्हारा शिव शक्ति।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
अरे कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी।
अम्बा देवी, जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी।
अम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी, ओ जगदम्बा देवी।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो बजरंग देवी।
कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
अरे कबलों के हमरे कंवरिया हो जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी,
ओ जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी,
जगदम्बा देवी।
जगदम्बा देवी। जगदम्बा माता की जय। We join in expressions of welcome.
Seetahal to one and all, and a pleasant good afternoon. On behalf of our spiritual leader, Pandit Sunil Seetahal Maharaj, and all the members of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, we would like to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each and everyone. Over the past number of years, the entire world has been experiencing so many challenges. Despite all of this, we are all very fortunate to be here tonight. There are so many people who are not. So on behalf of the foundation, once again, for people on the airways, on Facebook, I would like to invite everyone to take part in our devotion and satsang when we bring 2022 to a close on a positive spiritual level and welcome 2023 on the same basis. Thank you, Seetahal.
in one voice together. उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, अयोध्या राम लला की जय, वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय, कोरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। शरणम। Let us pray. Hari Om together. Hari Om. Hari Om. Viganeshwaraya Varadaya Surapraya Lambodhanaya Sakalaya Jagathitaya Nagasrutekya Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananath Namo Namaste. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Saraswati Namastubhya Varde Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Aim Saraswati Namah. Aim Saraswati Namah. Om Aim Saraswati Namah. Harim Batuka Padwarana Kutvatka Om Namah Shivaya. Harim Batuka Padwarana Kutvatka Om Namah Shivaya. Harim Batuka Padwarana Kutvatka Om Namah Shivaya. Karpure Goram Karunavataram Sansari Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hidayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Saitam Namami. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. We ignite the flame in our diyas. Om Deepa Jyotir Para Brahma Deepa Jyotir Janardhara Deepo Haratame Papam Deepo Yamrate Gretam Shubham Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukhasam Param Mama Shatro Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute. We put flowers around our diya. Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayane Mantra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. In one voice, everybody. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maya. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Pray with me, everybody. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maya. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Sab aaye sharan tihare Maya. Aaye sharan tihare Maya. De darshan Maharani. De darshan Maharani. Think of Mother Lakshmi, everybody. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maya. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani. Mahalakshmi Mata ki Jai. Umapati Mahadev ki Jai. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Jai. Goswami Tulsidas Ji places his Pantava, and in beautiful golden words he begins to inscribe the Ramcharitramanas, the Holy Ramayana. What does he say? In the very invocation he says, Varnanam Arti Sanganam Rasanam Chandra Samapi मंगलानां च करीतारो वन्दे वाणी विनायको भवानी शंकरो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ते सिद्धस्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम्। रामायण सुमिरन। जो सुमिरत सिद्ध होय, गणनायक करिवर वदन, करहु अनुग्रह सोय, बुद्धि राशि सुबगुण सधना। Tulsidas offers adorations at the feet of Lord Ganesh, seeking his divine blessings, and then he continues to pray. Moka hoy bachal, pangu chanaya girivara gahana, जासु कृपा सोदया प्रभु सकल कलिमल गहना। To that merciful Lord, who is the God of compassion, whose body is dark like the dark blue lotus flower, I bow to you in adorations again and again. Neela saro rahusham, tarunayaruna bari janayana, karahu sumama uradam, sadachira Sagar Sayana. To that God, who is the destroyer of comedy, who resembles the color of the jasmine flower, who is beautiful as the moon, who is the spouse of Parvati Devi, I bow to you, seeking your grace. Kundaindo samade Uma Ramana Karuna Ayana Jahidina Padhane Karahu Kripa Mardana Mayana. O God of compassion, He who loves those who are humble, shower your grace upon us. We beg of you, listen to our prayer. Bando Guru Parakan Kripa Sindhu Nararupa Hari Mahamoha Tamapunj Jasu Pachana Ravikara Nikara. I bow to the lotus-like feet of Guru, the ocean of grace, God in the form of a human being, whose words are like sunshine in the depths of darkness, the darkness of ignorance. I bow to you, O Guru. Be pleased with me. Bandahu pawa na kumar Pranaval pavat jnani dara Jasu hirde akash Kasahu ram sarita phara you who dwell in the heavens and on the earth, I seek your grace. May your lamp, may your light flow through me to the world around me. I beg of you, listen to my prayer. Shri Guru Charana Saroji Raja Nij Man Mukur Sudha Barno Raghuvar Vimanayasha Jodayaka Palicha. Using the dust of the lotus-like feet of Guru, I cleanse the mirror of my ignorant mind. Guide me onto the pathway of salvation. I beg of you, listen to my prayer. Bodhahina tanu janike Sumiro pavan kumar Bal Buddha Vidya Dehu Mui Arahu Kali Shavikar. To you, the ocean of mercy, the storehouse of compassion, O Guru, I bow to you mentally and otherwise. Be pleased with me, be pleased with me. Tulsi Kritya Ramayana Katha Karahu Anusar Asana Lije Prema Hita Auhu Pavan न कुमार सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय उरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय बोलो बे सब संतन की जय सियापति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम पुत्र हनुमान की जय. We glorify the divine goddess, mother of the entire creation. May we please with us, O Devi Mata. मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए.
मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले युग युग प्रकाश फैलाए.
इतना मांगू भगवाना आए आने तूफान. इतना मांगू भगवाना आए आने तूफान. ये ज्योति न बुझा न पाए जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए. मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए.
मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले युग युग प्रकाश फैलाए.
मेरे नैनों का ये तारा मेरा जीवन का उजियारा, मेरे नैनों का ये तारा, मेरा जीवन का उजियारा, मुख कमल कोल मुस्कारे, जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए, मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए,
मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, युग युग प्रकाश फैलाए।
मनमोहन मधुर सलोना, मेरा तूत न जय किलोना, मनमोहन मधुर सलोना, मेरा तूत न जाए किलोना, तुम दीन बंधु कहलाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश पहनाए, मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, युग युग प्रकाश पहनाए,
मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, युग युग प्रकाश फैलाए।
जगदम्बा माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। I know that most of you, you're seated next to a person you may have never seen in your whole life. I know most of you, when you look around, there are faces that you have never seen. I want you to do me a favor. Just turn to the person next to you, put a smile on your face and love from your heart, and tell them, Seetahal. Turn to the person behind you, tell them. Be familiar. And now that you have done that, and you have made yourself familiar with the people around you, let us make Bhagwan familiar with us. And let us connect to Bhagwan through our bhakti, through our devotion. The only way we could do that is when we clap our hands and when we sing. My little goddaughter Emma will tell you that when you clap, all your sins are expelled. My big goddaughter Priya will tell you that if you don't clap, you're absorbing the sins of those around you. My Pandit godson will tell you that bhakti, one of the greatest ways of experiencing or expressing your bhakti is through clapping and singing the name of Bhagwan. Can we do this evening? You did not even recognize, but we sang kirtan non-stop for 1 hour. You did not even recognize that for 1 hour constant kirtan, non-stop. When they looked at me and they said, "That's it," I said, "No, continue." And when I recognized they didn't know what else to sing, I started to sing. But you were so in tune and enjoying the kirtan that you had no clue that all that time passed. Nobody, even the singers, had no clue that all that time passed. Let's all join in the kirtan. Let's clap our hands. We sing the kirtan to Guru. Guru Maharaj ki jai. Sing with me. Manas bhajle Guru charanam, dushtar bhav sagar taranam.
मानस भजरे गुरु शरणम, दुष्कर भव सागर तरणम।
मानस भजले गुरु चरणम, दुष्कर भव सागरे तरणम
मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दुष्कर भव सागर तरणम
गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय
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 साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
सत्य साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
Think of Guru. Think of your Guru mantra. We bow mentally at the feet of Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah.
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Oh Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Satya Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Aruna Shiva Om
अरुणाचल शिवा अरुणाचल शिवा अरुणाचल शिवा अरुणा शिवा
Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Aruna Shiva Om
Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Arunachal Shiva Aruna Shiva
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Oh Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Om Namo Baba
Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Om Namah Baba
Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Om Namo Baba
Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Omkaram Baba Om Namah Baba
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Oh Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
Sainath Satguru Jai Jai
सत्य साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूषर भव सागर तरणम
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 अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणा शिव ओ
अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणा
ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओम नमो बाबा
ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओम नमः बाबा
गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय
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 साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
सत्य साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय
मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूषर भव सागर तरणम
मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूषर भव सागर तरणम
दूषर भव सागर तरणम
दूषर भव सागर तरणम
दूषर भव सागर तरणम. The question is being asked by Mata Parvati to Lord Shiva. In scripture, it tells us Mata Parvati is mother of the entire creation. Have you ever heard that before? Moola Prakriti Vidyatu. She is the goddess of creation. But Lord Shiva is called Jagatapita. Lord Shiva is called Jagatapita. Jagatapita means he is the father of creation. So Devi is the mother of creation and Lord Shiva is the father of creation. The mother of creation is asking a question to the father of creation. Who created us? That's my question. Not Devi's question. That's my question. Who created us? Hello? Who created us? Oh. Listen to what Mata Parvati is asking Lord Shiva. She's saying, "Oh Lord Shiva, tell me, I want to know, why has the universe not permitted pets or animals to talk?" She is the mother of creation. And listen to the question she's asking the father of creation. As though creation has nothing to do with her and as though she has no idea, no clue. Has somebody ever asked you a question that they know the answer to already? And you know that they know the answer, so you refuse to answer? So to Lord Shiva is very cautious. Whenever Mata Parvati asks Lord Shiva, he thinks more than once before he answers. Or sometimes the answers might bring about an unexpected reaction. True or not? Shake your head up and down. Even in life, the answer might bring about an unexpected reaction. Mata Parvati is asking, why is the animals not allowed to speak? Have you any clue? Have you any idea? Cindy, any idea? There are some animals that try to talk. There are some animals that try to communicate, but they can't speak fluently. Thinking about that question, our Katha begins tonight. But the Katha comes from the Ramcharitramanas, the Holy Ramayana. And so the Katha begins to tell us very beautifully. What is it saying? It says Ayodhya is a happy place now. For Sri Ram, he has made his way back from his exile. And the entire Ayodhya is happy and rejoicing. When you get home, If there is nobody happy to see you, the dog is happy to see you. True or not? From a distance, the dog knows the roll of the tire. Your wife too, eh? She too. The dog knows the roll of the tire, and the dog becomes excited. Even if the dog is locked away somewhere in the back or somewhere, the dog knows my master came home. There are some people who don't really like people, but they like their animals. Harvey, as you? It says, Ayodhya is a happy place. Tonight, many things have occurred in the past year, some of which was very pleasant and some of which was very unpleasant. Some of which were very pleasant and celebratory, and some of which were not very pleasant and non-celebratory. Ayodhya is rejoicing. Why? Bhagwan Shri Ram and Mata Sita, they're now seated on the throne as Raja and Rani. Vishal, turn next to your mother there and tell her, you're looking like a Rani. Tell her, she's your queen. Vivek, tell your mommy, you're looking like a Rani. Tell her. Nigel, tell your wife, nobody else. Tell her, you're looking like a Rani. We pay compliments to strangers, but we pay no compliments to the people closest to us. Because we take it for granted that they're supposed to know that they're beautiful. And we take it for granted that they're supposed to know that they're looking nice. Dave, tell your own wife, tell her, you're looking beautiful. Tell her. Anil, tell your wife, your own wife, nobody else. Ayodhya is a happy place, a celebratory place. But as Sri Ram and Sita Devi, they sit on the throne. They want to show some kind of appreciation. Have you ever heard that word appreciation before? What does it feel like when somebody shows you appreciation? What does it feel like? How do you feel when you're appreciated? Papa Malu is not sitting here because he's sitting here because I appreciate him. You are all invited because we appreciate you. We wanted you to come and be a part of this. Mata Sita and Bhagwan Ram, they're seated on the throne, but now they're going to show appreciation. And what are they going to give? Dave, you can only give what you not me, I promise, and then I go and beg and give. I call Dave and I say, boy, I need help. I need some sheets of ply. And he said, what are you going to do? I said, well, I want to help somebody repair a house that is falling down. And he said, well, I could give you a couple. I said, no, let me tell you how much. Couple mightn't be enough. I have to tell you how much. And maybe when I tell you, you might say so much. But this is what I need. The hands that serve and the hands that give, they're greater than the lips that... Say that with me. The hands that serve and the hands that give, they're greater than the lips that... We hoard and we hold on selfishly, but we never give selflessly. Strange, huh? I say to everybody, while you're alive, give the pillow. While you're alive, give the sponge. While you're alive, give the umbrella. While you're alive, give the things with your own hand. Give what you can give with your own hand. Accumulate your own merits by your own actions. Don't wait until you're dead for somebody to give a bed in your name. Actually, when you're dead, they might can't afford a bed. to give in your name. So give it while you're alive. Give it. It says they're showing appreciation. And all of the beings, they're standing around and everybody's excited. You ever see when somebody comes from abroad and they're opening the suitcase? Have you ever seen how that happens? Hello? Is that only me in my house? At my home? Actually, I love when the members of the group go away and think, I like to go when they're opening the suitcase. But when, not just to open the suitcase, while I know they're abroad, I send a list of what I want. And I say, put it in a bag where you could find it easier. If I like you, I might come in the airport. If I just like what you're bringing, I'll wait till you give me it. Mata, Sita and Sri Ram, they're giving gifts. And as they begin to give gifts, what will happen? Listen, it tells us. Mangala Bhavanaya Mangala Hari Draba Usuda Sarata Ajira Bihari Mangala Bhavanaya Mangala Hari Drava Usuta Sarata Ajira Bihari Suni Purana Saba Aju Samita Samadeh Din Saubhagya Vika सब सुख कहा सुकरे न पाई भवचल प्रभु कहा आसु न पाई जय राम श्री राम जय जय रामा Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Everybody, Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. As a token, as an appreciation, Bhagwan Sri Ram and Mata Sita, as they're seated on the throne, they begin to give gifts to all of those who helped them while they were in the bun, in the forest. They begin to give gifts. And so everybody rushes up in front to see what they will get. And what gifts they're giving? They're giving of their jewelry. The jewelry that they're wearing, this is the gift that they're giving. If you have to give a piece of your jewelry as a gift, what will you give? Let me answer. You'll give the chunkiest piece that you could find. You all ever hear that word? Chunkiest. The smallest piece you could hardly see. That's what you'll give. When the time comes to give, we put up a shield, we build a wall. But when the time comes to receive, we go with a truck with a big tray. Isn't it? And that's a fact. It is the truth. In many instances, for many people, they begin to take off their ornaments and their jewelry and they begin to give. And as they begin to give, everybody becomes happy. Everybody becomes elated. But there is one person who has remained behind. Because his intention, his actions were not performed expecting something in return. We live in a world where we live among people, anything they do, they expect some kind of payment in return. True or not? Shake your head up and down. Everybody, I want to see you. Shake your head up and down. Shivi, shake your head like this. If they don't get a payment, they're not going to do it. And so, this being is way behind. He's not expecting anything. Who is he? Listen, Goswami Tulsidas ji writes. दूतः भवनेन निसभर भाई समझ समझ हरे ही सुनाई पतक प्रतक सुनी चर भर पाना बोले न एक सुंदर माना जय राम श्री राम जय जय रामा श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा everybody
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram summons. He is calling now. Who is he calling? Did you all give thought that Shri Ram, Bhagwan, God himself called you this evening and said to you, I am inviting you, I want you to come. Come to puja. Come to satsang. Your name is on the list. Come. Do you know much people received the same call that you got and they ignored it? Do you know much people got the very same call that you got and they said, well, let me go to the party now. Whole year, I will pray. It have the whole year. 365 days coming, I will pray. Do you know much people came with the intention and they say, you see, 11:45, I go run away. And Bhagwan said to them, run away? Come up in front, where you'll be in front of the camera. So you can't run away. You see, Tavesh smiling. I already know. Two guilty people. It says, everybody is receiving their gifts. And then Shri Ram summons, he calls. And who is he calling? Hanumanji. As Hanumanji comes and he stands in front of Bhagwan Shri Ram and Mata Sita. He stands there briefly and then Danvat Karo. He falls to the ground and he bows to their feet. Everybody else came to collect, but nobody else bowed. Nobody else bowed. They were so concentrating on collecting that they forgot to show and to display humility. A few days ago, the members of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, we went to the hospital to give gifts to the patients who are in the hospital. There are new people who went with us for the first time. And I had to buff them up many times. Because a gift is not something you take and you say, here, look it. A gift is something that when you go to give the gift, you give it with compassion from your heart. And many of the gifts that they gave and they said, hey, look it. I had to walk back behind them. And I had to take the blanket out of the bag and open it and cover many of the people. And I say to them, I'm giving you a blessing. I'm giving you a blessing so that you could bless us in return. See the difference? See the difference? It is not in what you give, but it's how you give, what you give that makes the big difference. It is not what you say, but it's how you say, what you say that makes the big difference. But you know, there are some people, whether what you say and how you say, they're always offended. That's why I have little or no friends. Because everybody becomes offended all the time. Out of the 365 days, 385, somebody is vexed with me. Because of something I said or something that I did. And I came to the conclusion, I can't make everybody happy. I can't make everybody happy all the time because I am just me. And you will always be. I'm just one. You're a multitude. But some people just can't understand that. It says, Hanumanji Danvat Karo. He falls to the feet of Shri Ram. And as he falls to the feet of Shri Ram, what will happen? Ram Jai Jai Ram, Ram Siya Ram. Sing with me, everybody. Sing with all your love, everybody. Ram Siya Moti. You know, there are two definitions. I spoke one day and I said that there are words that are used that has multiple meanings. So one word could have multitude meanings. So depending on the context in which the word is placed, then you have to find the appropriate meaning. Moti. Do you know what moti means? I want to tell you what moti means, but promise me that you will not call anybody moti, right? Moti means plum. You all know what's plum? A few years ago, I couldn't fit in this chair. I was plum. Moti means big, chubby. Okay, let me use a better word, fluffy. Moti means fluffy. But moti also means pearl. See? Moti also means pearl. Moti ka mal. Moti ka mal means a pearl mala. They take out their pearl mala and they present this as a token of appreciation to Lord Hanuman. And as they take off this mala and they give it to Lord Hanuman, they put it around his neck. And as they put the mala around the neck of Lord Hanuman, everybody begins to shoo-shoo. You all ever hear that word before? Shoo-shoo? What does it mean? Anela, what does shoo-shoo mean? You ever shoo-shoo before? Have you all ever shoo-shooed before? Shake your head up and down, everybody. Come, I want to see you. Renaud, shake it so. Huh? Shoo-shoo. Shoo. You ever shoo-shoo? Huh? Especially if you're sitting next to Kus, that could happen. Huh? Shoo-shoo. From time to time she'd say, give me some water now. Huh? Shoo-shoo. Talk quietly. It says everybody started to talk. And everybody started to envy the gift that was given to Hanumanji. Everybody became envious because they thought that he got the best. Tonight, if I were to ask you, which one of us seated here in this hall, we got the best blessing from Bhagwan? Who will you point to? Who will you point to? Which one of you, or which one of us received the best blessing? This man just flew for 2 days to be here for tonight's satsang. From a place called Bahrain. He just flew. Is it Bahrain? Turkey. Not the one to eat, huh? That's where he flew from. Renaud flew from all the way Delhi. And he came. Russell he flew from all the way Barakpur. And he came. And I'm so happy that whether where the location is, everybody found their way. Because everybody came, like when the phone goes dead, you plug the phone to charge, huh? So that the phone will have some kind of life, energy. Only when we plug in and we begin the new year with this kind of energy, then the year becomes prosperous. Always remember that. The year becomes fruitful because we have now plugged in to the bhakti, the devotion that will guide us and glide us through the new calendar year. Everybody becomes envious. They become jealous. And as they become jealous, Hanumanji is hearing because he's blessed with good hearing. The holy people, the saint-like people, they're blessed with a Varadan. The Varadan to hear really well. They're blessed with the Varadan to see really well. They're blessed with the Varadan to have a sharp nose. And they're blessed with the Varadan to have a connection problem. Because sometimes they think it and they say it and everybody becomes offended. But it's their duty to tell you, to awaken you from the sleep that you are in. It is their duty. Hanumanji recognizes now that everybody is envious. So Hanumanji is wondering what he will do. Have you ever known or have you ever been in the company of somebody who don't like you? Hello? Shake your head up and down. Renaud, you're not helping out here. Shake your head so. Huh? We have all had the company of eating and drinking and acquainting with people we know that don't like us. Huh? But do it with a smile, you know. I know you don't like me. You know what I do? Kuchi, kuchi, ku. I'm not like you. Kuchi, kuchi, ku. You don't like me, that is you. Kuchi, kuchi, ku. I'll always be me. Huh? Hanumanji recognizes this. So you know what he does? Hanumanji takes the mala off his neck and everybody lifts up and they look. And now they think that he's going to give it away. And they become excited now. Everybody becomes excited thinking that they will receive the mala from Hanumanji. And Hanumanji, you know what he does? Listen. Oh, Prabhu Parabhinata Gayana. And Hanumanji, what he's going to do? Have you ever given a mala to somebody and as soon as you give it to them, they take it off their neck? Why are you looking at me? I take off the mala all the time and I put it around the neck of some other person. I take the mala and I put it on for some other person. And the giver becomes upset. The giver says, but you know, I bought that and it took effort to make it and you don't appreciate it. Do you know when you get a mala? Do you know when you will get a mala? Just a few days ago, a lady who attended every single thing that we had in the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, anything and everything, she died. And I officiated at the funeral. And while doing the funeral, there were 4 people. And so I gave them the 4 malas. And then while they were reading the eulogy, I took the 5th one and I went and I put it for her. And in the middle of the eulogy, her daughter started to scream and started to cry loud. And after the eulogy was done, she took the microphone while crying and she said, it touched my heart to see that Pandit took the mala and put it on for my mother. And I allowed her to say what she was saying. And then I took the microphone from her and I said, I want to tell you something, Sugar. I'm calling her Sugar. So if ever I call you Sugar, that's not disrespect, huh? That's me being polite. I said, Sugar, I want to tell you something. You could stand up and scream that you see me put the mala for your dead mother. But I could do it for her when she's dead, because you know why? I gave her many of my malas while she was alive. Almost every time she will come to the Singhasan to meet me, I will take off the mala and I will give it to her. So I'm doing it with no regret. We live in a world where you see all kinds of things, you know. I recently did the funeral and Swami gave the 5 malas to the boys. And before I could tell them anything, they put it on for themselves. Swami looked at me and he said, all the mad people in Sentence. And I looked at him and I said, what are you talking about? He said, look, them put on the mala for themselves. He said, what will we do now? He said, the mala jhuta. I said, you know what? Juta or not juta, the mala is not for them. Tell them, I say, take it off. They all became offended. One of the boys said, well, she done that. Well, she could do that. I wear anything looking nice. And in my mind, I say, Narayan, Narayan. So we live. We never find ourselves in the places to learn anything. So when the time comes, you know what happened? You're confused. When there is a death in your home, after the bandara and everything done, you dead too. Because they confuse you. So much different instructions are given. You have no clue what to do. That's why you have to follow the guidance of your Pandit only. Too many cooks spoiling. Have you ever heard that before? Hanumanji takes off the mala. And then, what do you think he'll do with it? Hanumanji takes off the mala gracefully, elegantly. Have you ever heard the word elegantly? What does elegant mean? Elegantly means gracefully. With class. Elegantly, he takes the mala off. And taking it off, what he does, listen. Oh, का परत बोगन कायो, राम बसे कहाँ दिन हृदय पाओ, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम. One by one pearl at a time, he begins to bite it open. He's biting it open one by one, biting it open. You ever buy a new set of glass? And you invite the guests home and you're proud to bring out the glass. And as soon as they begin to drink, bam, one fall down and your heart skip about 5 beats. And then somebody go by the sink to wash the glass and they knock it and the next one break and a little piece of your heart again break. Because they're mashing up all your... One by one, he begins to bite the pearls and he's shattering it into pieces. What have we done when life throws obstacles and problems in our pathway that might just shatter us? What have we done? What have we done to prepare ourselves for that time? As Hanuman begins to bite them one by one and they begin to shatter, all of the beings around now, they begin to talk again. They're saying, look at what he's doing. I have news for you, whether what you do, somebody will still talk about you. Do you know? Do you all know this? Shake your head so. Whether what you do, somebody will still find some kind of fault with you. Vishal stood in front of the mirror for half an hour and comb his hair. And the lady behind say, I can't see, his spikes blocking me. Whether what you do, somebody will find some kind of fault. And that which is so perfect, they will still make it to be imperfect. They will still find some kind of criticism. It says, biting the pearls one by one, one by one. Everybody stands up now and they look at Hanuman and they begin to question him. What are you doing? Hanuman ignores the question from everybody else. But then Shri Ram stands up. And Shri Ram asks Lord Hanuman. You know what he's asking Lord Hanuman? Shri Ram is asking Hanumanji now. What is he asking? ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारियो, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारियो, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारियो, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकार, भक्त हितकार, भक्त हितकारी, ओ भक्त हितकारी, भक्त हितकारी, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त. बमरे बीलू कहा दे दे हनुमान, ओ रामा दे हनुमान, शिक्षा दे कर दे बहुते दे बलवान, ओ रामा दे बलवान. तातर तातर दे कर दूहे सुनो वीर हनुमान, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हिते. Sing with me. ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, भक्त हितकारी, ओ 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 भक्त हितकारी, ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी, ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी. Shri Ram is asking Hanuman, you know what he says? He says, Hanumanji, what are you looking for? Tonight, what are you looking for? We're going to enter into a new calendar year. What are you expecting out of this new year? What do you expect to gain, or what are you expecting out of the new year? What have you expected out of the gone year? Huh? How favorable was the past year? What were the lessons that you learned in the past year? Have you become better beings? Have you become more realized beings? Have we learned from the experiences in the past? Or are we taking our old cultures and our old tradition and our old behavior into the new year and just continuing as normal? Are we going to do that? Or are we going to change? Hanumanji, hearing now the question from Sri Ram, Hanumanji can't ignore. So now he has the answer. If I tell you, I say, Auntie Angie, you have to eat. If you don't eat, you'll get weak, you'll get frail. She doesn't listen. Months pass, and you know what happened? My advice goes on deaf ears, but then her body begins to tell her, you have to eat. Because the body begins to shut down on its own. Talking about that, tonight there is a mother here with us. And before I came, she called me and she said, Pandit, I don't think that I will come tonight. And I said, why? She said, real trouble. I said, what? What is happening? She said, my son is critical and he's in the ICU. And the doctors say that everything is shutting down and he might not live to see the sunrise. What should I do? I'm sitting outside the hospital and I'm waiting. And I say to her, don't sit there and wait. You get dressed and you come to the puja. You get dressed and you come. And where that has to happen, it will happen. And when it has to happen, it will happen. And you have no control over that. But at least you'll be in the right place. You'll be doing the right thing, so that the soul will receive merits out of your actions. You brought him into the world. You know he's leaving. You know there is nothing you can do to change this. Then come and sit and pray in his honor. And when I saw her walking in, she listened to my advice and she came. She said to me, everybody sees me. And everybody looks at me. But nobody knows the pain that I'm experiencing. And she said, sometimes when they laugh and they talk with me, I just want to scream, I just want to cry, I just want to bawl. She said, Pandit, you are my glue. You have helped me to hold myself together. And your group is my family. Think about how an outsider, a person who is not in the group, thinks of members of the group. And think about how you might think about the group. And you are in it. Think about that. She says, you are the glue that holds me. And when I come, I feel joy. It is the only time that I could smile. It is the only time I could feel happy. It is the only time I could put aside my problems and my trouble. It is the only time when I'm in your company and the company of the group. And she's telling me, God bless you. She's saying to me, God bless you. But she's calling me to tell me that her son will die. Think about that. And then when you get invited, you say, may I go in? I don't get to do nothing. If you want to do something, nobody has to tell you. Do you know that? If you are willing to do something, nobody has to tell you, you know. There has never been a time I had to say to Shobha, Shobha, help me now. You know, she jumps up all the time and she says, what to do? Tell me now. Huh? There's never been a time I had to say to Auntie Angie, make the parsana. She said, how much we making? She drag out the pot, put up the pot, put the ghee in it. I say, Auntie Angie, Dave, don't make the parsana. She said, well, what we could do? We could use this ghee for Hawan. Where I could say, okay, it done hot already. Huh? We'll use it for Hawan. Nobody has to instruct you to do anything. If you belong to a group, you find yourself in a position where you are welcomed, where you do what you think is required of you. Nobody has to specify to anybody, do something. Her words touched my heart. her tears on the phone made me cry inside. And she said to me, even in her crying moment, she said to me, you all bring joy to me. Do you know much people share that very same sentiment? Do you know much people looking on at the television right now wish that they could be sitting where you are sitting? Huh? We have all been given an opportunity. But we think it is just an opportunity. This moment will never come again. Do you know that? This time will never come again. We'll never have this time again. So we have to make the best out of this time. Because today is that lady's son in the ICU. And tomorrow could be. Before I came here, I went to the Gulf View to get an injection so that I could sit here without pain. Because Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And Dummy Dummy laughed at me when I fell. The doctor looked at me and he said, it wouldn't work right away, you know. He said, but you will feel the pain where I'm going to stick you and it will feel like a little ant's bite. It felt like 5 bee bite me. But now I'm having a little ease. Now I'm having a little ease. Because my mind is on the Ramayana, not on the pain. See? Hanumanji biting all of the beads, the pearls one by one. Sri Ram says, what are you looking for? Chire ke chati. Hanumanji, he says, Ram, I am looking for you. I am looking for you in these pearls. And if you are not in this pearl, then this pearl is of no value to me. If God is not in your life, then life is meaningless. If Bhagwan has not been invited into your home, then your home is not a home, it is a house. If you have not asked God to intervene and to be a part of your existence, then you are just existing. And that's just a fact. And once Bhagwan has been invited to come, you know what happens? He gives you that cup, the cup of bhakti to drink from. And when you drink from that cup, you know what happens? You only want to drink and drink and drink. That's why Anil and Dian could leave Rio Claro and come to Shogunas. That's why that could happen. That's why Uncle Harry and Carol could leave Todd's Road. What's the name of the road? Brothers Road. To come and to sit here. That's why Media Concept, who had plenty invitations, could say, I'm coming to the Diwali Nagar. That's why I'm coming. And as Hanumanji utters this, all of the beings around begin to laugh. Hanuman shatters the pearls and they scatter in all different directions and everybody is scampering now to grab a pearl. You ever see when you go to the child's birthday party and they what they call it? Piñata. Huh? And they take the mop handle. The mop handle? The crook stick. Crook stick? Who holds a crook stick? Take the mop handle and you're beating it and you see these snacks scatter. How do children react? How do they react? They ain't eating none of that, you know. All of them things sour, and will send up your blood pressure and thing, you know. But they rush for it. Everybody is rushing for the pearls. And Hanumanji then, he says, my Ram is not in these pearls. He takes his hand and he rips open his chest. And in his heart, seated in his heart, is Sri Ram and Mata. What do you have in your heart? Parvi, what do you have in your heart? High cholesterol. Sasi, what do you have in your heart? Sometimes when I look at Sasi's Facebook post, I faint away. Slap myself up and get up back and watch it and say, was she really post, boy? What do we have in our heart? What do you have in your heart? Denise, what do you have in your heart, girl? Only love for Shami Maharaj. What do we have in our heart? The bhajan says, Hanumanji opens his chest, and in his heart, Mata Sita and Shri Ram is seated there. As we forge forward in the new calendar year, let us ask Bhagwan to come and take his seat upon the altar of our heart. The bhajan depicts the entire katha we have just read. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Jai.
मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान, चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान। मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान, चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान। मेरे मन में बस है राम, मेरे तन में बस है राम, मेरे मन में बस है राम, मेरे तन में बस है राम। हरण किया रावण ने प्रभु जी ते यकुलाए, हनुमान ने सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए। सीता हरण किया रावण ने प्रभु जी ते यकुलाए, हनुमान ने सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए। हनुमान जी करते आए प्रभु जी के गुणगान, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान, चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान। मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। लगी लक्ष्मण जी को शक्ति देख प्रभु घबराए, भोर से पहले हनुमान जी दूल्हा जी ले आए। लगी लक्ष्मण जी को शक्ति देख प्रभु घबराए, भोर के पहले हनुमान जी दूल्हा जी ले आए। उठ बैठे लक्ष्मण जी लेकर श्री राम का नाम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान, चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान। मेरे मन में बसे है वानर देना देख के रावण की सहना घबराए, फलक झपकते हनुमान ने लंका आग लगाए। वानर सेना देख के रावण की सहना घबराए, फलक झपकते हनुमान ने लंका आग लगाए। लूट प्रभु की सामंता कर रावण का अभिमान, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम। चीर की छाती बोले अपने पावन पुत्र हनुमान,
चीर की छाती बोले अपने पवन पुत्र हनुमान, मेरे मन में बस है राम, मेरे तन में बस है राम, मेरे मन में बस है राम, मेरे तन में बस है राम, मेरे मन में बस है राम, मेरे तन में बस है राम। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, आज शक्ति जगदम्बा माता की जय। Let us all stand at this time as we join in mantras of Hari Om Sri Ganesha Namah Sri Saraswate Namah Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Govinda Namo Namah Keshavaya Madhavaya Madhusundanaya Sri Rishikeshabhyo Namo Namah आपवित्र पवित्रवा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽप्वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष समाह्यं तरसुचे। We pray for purification. ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः, श्री लक्ष्मी नारायणभ्यं नमः, श्री उमामेश्वराभ्यं नमः, वाणीरण्यगर्वाभ्यं नमः, सचिप्रभ्यो नमः, मातृपितरे चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः, इष्टदेवता कुलदेवता ग्रामदेवता स्थानदेवता वास्तुदेवता सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो सर्वेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम स्वस्तेन इंद्रो वृषवाहा, स्वस्तेन पूका विश्ववेदा, स्वस्तेन स्तारिक्षोरिश्वनेमि, स्वस्तेनो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। नमो दिव्ये महादिव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः। नमो प्रकृते भद्राय नियतां स्वनता स्वितां। द्यो शान्ति अंतरिक्षं शान्ति, पृथ्वी शान्ति आपा शान्ति, ओषधे शान्ति वनस्पते शान्ति, विश्वदेवा शान्ति, ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति, शान्तिरेवा शान्ति सामा शान्तिरिधि भवतु। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत, अभ्युत्थानां धर्मस्य तदात्मानं स्वजाम्यहं। परित्रणाय साधूनां विनाशाय दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। ओम शान्ति। चैंट विथ मी। ओम शान्ति। ओम शान्ति। उमापति महादेव की जय। We shower the grains. मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पार्वती नाथाय मंगलाय तनु हरि। ओम सशांतिर्भवतु सशांतिर्भवतु सशांतिर्भवतु। हर हर उमापति महादेव की जय। Turn to the person next to you, in front of you, behind you. Tell them, God bless you, and then let us all be seated. उमापति महादेव की जय। Let's all be seated. Let us place our hands on the murtis in front of us. Let us pray to Bhagwan, the Paramatma. Hari Om Manojyotirjukataam Yagavimantaro Tamo Pratishtantu Se Prana Pratishtantu Se Prana Pratishta Pranaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Asanamiha Gakshayiha Trishta Sankalpam Mamastu Ajnanam Dhimirandasya Jnanam Shankshalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Together. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Bow. We pay obeisance to Mata Lakshmi. Om Shubham Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukhasam Param Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute. We pay obeisance to the Mother Goddess of the entire creation. Sarva Mangala Mangale Shive Sarvati Satike Shadani Trembake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Think of your mother, think of your father, think of them for a moment. For we must visualize God in mother and father first before we see God anywhere else. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matre Rupena Sansthitan Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Jagadamba Mata ki jai. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surakoti Samaprava निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदां शुक्लां वरदं देवा शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुज प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। गणेश भगवान की जय। We offer water snan as we wash our murti. Om Gangesha Yamunishaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Snanam Vinyoga. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapralambhotaraya Sakalaya Jagathitaya Nagasrutya ke Vibhushita Gauri Sutaya Gananath Namo Namaste. We offer the lotus snan. Give everybody a lota around. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Vedelingam. Om Hara Hara Hara. Together, everybody. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hare Sarve Prane Deva Vasise Prati Gretam. To you who have blessed us with clothing, we have a clothing in our puja. Be pleased with us. Sarva Bhushat Ke Lomya Lakjani Varana Mayupakar Vasram Upavasram Prati Gretam. We adorn our murtis with the Agyopaviti Janev. May you wrap your shield around us, we are children. Trayambakam yajamaye sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukameva bandhana prityor mokshamamritat yagyopavetadanam samarpyami yagyopavetadanam pratigretam. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Everybody. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Chandan Mahadev. Chandanam Suraditam Deva Kante Chamuktavani Gopa Sri Paridevi Jayate Gopala Churamani. Tilakam punyam papanashanam apara harite nityam chandanam prate gretam chandanam samarpyami. Om Sambasara Shivaya chandanam prate gretam. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Over the past few months, I taught you that once we're doing worship to Lord Shiva, Karishanim Ishwaram Tamaho Sri Gandadanam Samarpyami Vanaspatir Surabhuto Gandaryo Ganaduttamagre Sarvadevanam. Dupoyam Prati Gretam Gandadwara Tuda Darsham Nitya Pushpa Karishanim Ishwaram Tamaho Sri Gandadanam Samarpyami Gandadanam Prati Gretam. May you illumine the path of our lives. May you rid us of lust and anger and hatred and jealousy and ego and pride. Palimala Dravya, we offer Hardi for purification. We offer Sindu praying for salvation. May you be pleased with us. Haritraya Sarvaso Bhagirani Sarvalankar Muktami Devi Tvam Prate Gretam Sindhuram Shobhanam Rakta Sobhagi Priyavardhanam Kamaram Moksharam Cheva Sindhuram Prate Gretam. Om Namah Shivaya Sambasada Shivaya Parimala Dravya Namah Haridradanam Sinduradanam Kumkumadanam Samarpyami. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Everybody, let's all hold the dukka grass. Let's put our hands together for those of you who are as we visualize that we're offering this durba grass to Bhagwan, to Paramatma. May you away all our troubles, all our problems, all our distresses, we beg of you. Listen to our prayer. Om Ekarandaya Vidmai Vakratundaya Dhimai Tanno Dante Prachodayat. Om Gam Ganapatai Namah. Think of whatever your problems are, and think of Bhagwan intervening, and think of him ridding you of your distresses, whatever they may be. Pray to him in your own way. Kandat Purohante Puruka Purushasvare Evano Durve Pratanu Nashate Na Chahate Komaladanam Samarpayami. Offer Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. We holy Bilwa leaves in our hands. Let us send it a prayer. Tonight, there are many members of our families who would have left us and gone to the great beyond. We remember them in our prayer. And so we pray to Bhagwan Shambhu, Lord Shiva. Oh Lord Shiva, may you water away untimely death from in our pathway. They are members of our immediate family, our immediate group, who over the past year has not experienced good health, who have constantly been plagued with sickness. We pray to you, O Lord Shiva. We lift them up in our prayer. And so we ask, as we are about now to enter into this new calendar year, we offer all our sickness, all our troubles at your feet, O Bhagwan Shambhu. Listen to our prayer. Pray. You know who you are. Pray. We give Bhagwan thanks that you are still here with us. We give Bhagwan thanks for blessing you with the opportunity that you can still move, and you can still walk, and you can still talk, and you can still do many things. Bhagwan has also given you an opportunity not to go back to your old ways, but to change your lifestyle, and to change your habits, and to change your behaviors. And remember that. Today, Bhagwan, Paramatma, I beg of you, I give thanks. And as I offer these Belva leaves, may you be pleased with me. Om Bande Deva Umapatim Surugurum Bande Jagatakaranam Vande Pannaga Bhushanam Mrigamara Vande Pashunapatim Vande Suru Sushankarangarenam Vande Mukunda Prem Vande Bhakta Janatara Kapidara Vande Shiva Shankaram Tat Purusaya Vitme Mahadevaya Dimi Tanno Rudro Prachoryat Trayambakam Yajamai Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanat Mrityur Mukshamamritat Belapatram Samarpayami Kasiva. Look at how green and look at how brilliant those leaves are. Look at them. Observe them. You've offered these countless times, but have you ever observed them? Look at them. These leaves are so brilliant. May you bless us with brilliance, O Mata Durga. May you absorb all our sickness, all our troubles, all our distresses. Ma, be pleased with us. Jagedo Darini Mata Jagedo Darini Mata Durga Jagedo Darini Ma. Wake up, everybody. Jago, Jago Ma. Jago, Jago Ma. Jago, Jago Ma Janani. Jago, Jago Ma. Jago, Jago Ma. Jago, Jago Ma Janani. Jagedo Darini Mata Durga Jagedo Darini Ma. Pray time, everybody. Jagedo Darini Mata Durga Jagedo Darini Ma. Jayanti Kali Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Ksama Shiva Datri Swaha Swadhanam Ustute Ambe Ambike Malike Namanyati Kaschana Sastra Badra Kama Pil Savadra Kama Pilavasinim ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विचे नमः। जगदोदारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोदारिणी माँ, जगदोदारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोदारिणी माँ। जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। जगदोदारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोदारिणी माँ। Offer some flowers, everybody. जगदोदारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोदारिणी माँ। मल्लित्यारिणी सुगंधेन मल्लित्यारिणी वे प्रभु, मायाटानि पूजाटम पुष्पाणि प्रतिग्रहीतां। Chant with me. कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। उमापति महादेव की। Let's wave the arti now. जय शिव ओंकारा, स्वामी हर शिव ओंकारा। Sing with me. ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव, हर गंगे धारा। Together. ओम हर 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 महादेव। एकानंद चतुरानंद पंचानंद राजे, शिव पंचानंद राजे। हंसासन गरुड़ासन, हंसासन गरुड़ासन, वृषवाहन साजे। Everybody sing with me. ओम हर 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 महादेव। God of the Triple Triguna स्वामी जी की आरती, जो कोई नर गावे, शिव जो कोई नर गावे, कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, वांछित फल पावे। With all your love, sing with me. ओम हर 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 महादेव, ओम हर 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 महादेव। I can't hear you. ओम हर 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 महादेव। Feel His presence. ओम हर 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 महादेव। With all your love. ओम हर 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 महादेव, ओम हर 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 महादेव। उमापति महादेव की। ओम हर 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 महादेव, ओम हर 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 महादेव, ओम हर 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 महादेव। नैवेद्य। जय कपीसति हुलो कहु-जागर, रामदूत अतुलित बलधामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा, महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी, कंचन वरण विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा, मूंज जनेऊ साजे, शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप दर्शिया, चरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाई सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरष उर लाए। रघुपति कीनी बहुत भराए, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम पाए। सास बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि सा, यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जाते। कभी कोविद कही सके कहाते, तुमो पुकार सुग्रीव कीना। राम मिलाए राज पर दीना, तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना। लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिले मुख माई, जन मिला दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते। सुगमानुग्रह तुम्हारे देते, राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे। होत न क्या बिन पैसारे, सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा। तुम रक्षक पन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाथ के कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा, संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे। मन कर्म वचन ध्यान जो लावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा। तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे। सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे, चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा। हे पर से जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे। असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे, दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, और देवता चेतन रही। हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा। जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई। कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बार पाठ कर होई। झूठे बन हनुमान चालीसा, होई सीता की गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ जय महादेरा। की जय नाथ जय महादेरा, की जय नाथ जय महादेरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई। कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बार पाठ करहु। झूठे बन हनुमान चालीसा, होय सीता की गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ जय महादेरा। जय नाथ जय महादेरा, की जय नाथ तनय संकट हरणम मंगल राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसो सुरभूप. Pray with me everybody. पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसो सुरभूप. पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभूप. पवन तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति रूप हृदय बसो सुरभूप. सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. उमापति महादेव की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. बोलो भाई सब पुत्र हनुमान की. उमापति महादेव की चंद्र की जय. ब्रह्मर्पणं ब्रह्मावे ब्रह्मगनो ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्माकटेन घंटाव्यं ब्रह्मकर्मा समारिणाम्. ओम ब्रह्मर्पणं ममस्तु कृष्णार्पणम्. उमापति महादेव की. पुंगी पलम में आदेव नागमनीडनायुक्त एलान चूर्णाटम तांबूलम प्रति ग्रेताम. Bless us with longevity and good health, we beg of you. तदेव लग्नं सुरिनं तदेव ताराबलं चंद्रबलं तदेव विद्या ग्रेयुगं स्मरामि. आचमन. ओम गंगेश्च यमुनीश्चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदा सिंधु कावेरी आचमनं प्रति ग्रेताम् आचमनं समर्पयामि. ओम सांब सदा शिवाय. हिरण्याघर्व समवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जातपतिरिकयासि सदाधारं पृथिवीं नव दक्षिणादानम् अहं करिष्ये शुभं करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदं मम शत्रो विनाश. दक्षिणादानं समर्पयामि. दक्षिणादानं प्रति ग्रेतां संब सदा शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. माला फ्लावर्स. अरविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं पत्रस्य पूटेश्यानं बालं कुण्डं मनसा स्मरामि. ओम श्री पुष्पदानं समर्पयामि. ब्रह्मा मुरारी श्री पुरन्तका सतो गुरस्य गुरुष्ट शुक्र शनि राहु केतव सर्वे ग्रह शांति कारा भवन्तु. ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. Send it a prayer to Lord Shiva, everybody. नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मांगराकाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगं मंदाकिनी सलिल चंदन चर्चिताय नंदीश्वरं ब्रह्मतनाथ महेश्वराय मंदार पुष्प बहु पुष्प सपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय दक्षत्वरनाशिकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठावृषध्वजाय तस्मै श्रीकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय वशिष्ठकुम्भो भवगौतमार्य मुनीन्द्ररेवाजितशेखराय चन्द्राकवैष्णवलोचनटाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय देवादिगम्बराय तस्मै अकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर उमापति महादेव की जय. We ignite the flame in our havan. Om Bhurva Swadhyani Shurvanagni Avahyami Stasanam Mihagakshay Hatrishtaye Sankalpam Mamastu. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. We sprinkle water around. Om Papuham Papakarmam Papatmam Pundarikaksha Trahimam Pundarikaksha Sarva Papa Haro Hari Punatu Punatu Vishnavi Namah. Om Agarine Jyotiragane Namah Swaha. Surya Surya Swaha. Surya. Now we prepare to offer the oblations of love into the fire. We all chant the Mahagayatri, the motto of all the Vedic mantras, as we begin this year, eulogizing Bhagwan in all of his forms and his manifestations. Anala, come by your mommy. Go by your mommy. Take your chair with you so that you all can sit and be comfortable. Priya, come by your mama. Bring your chairs. Angie, you'll come closer. Mama, you'll come forward. Touch them. Sindra, I have to call everybody individually, right? Lakshmi, come. Come with your mommy. Oh. ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः सूर्यात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नामम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नामम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रे इदं नामम. When we chant the mantra, into the Havan, no knocking should happen. Kirk, come and join with him. I have to call. पूर्वस्व तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नामम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नामम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नामम. Pray for the grace of Bhagwan Paramatma to be upon us all. Everybody chant with me with all your love. Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Turvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimhi Yo Nः Prachodayat Idam Gatre Idam Namama ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो नः प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रे इदं नाम मम त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षमामृतात् त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षमामृतात् त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षमामृतात् चान्त्य गुरु मंत्रस ओम श्री गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः स्वाहा फाइनल शेयर से विथ मी ओम सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवा नमः स्वाहा शंकर संकट हरेना शंकर संकट हरेना शिव के नाशो की बासी तोड़ी धारो की राजा शंकर संकट हरेना ओ बोले बाबा शंकर संकट हरेना ओ बोले बाबा शंकर संकट हरेना उमापति महादेव की जय. We began tonight with a question. Can I just have your attention? We began tonight with a question. Can you all remember? Hello? Can you all remember the question? Mata Parvati has asked Lord Shiva, why can't the animals speak? And Bhagavan Shankar, after thinking all this time, he's about to answer. What do you think the answer will be? Hara 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 Mahadev. Sing with me, everybody. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. With all your love. Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Hara 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 Mahadev. Mata Parvati asked, why has the universe not permitted its pets, the animals, to speak? And Lord Shiva says, to teach us that love and loyalty does not come through words, it comes through actions. Listen to the words of Lord Shiva. Love and loyalty doesn't come through words, it comes through. Ever see how the animals react when they see you? With love. Through their action. The dog immediately begins to wag its tail, isn't it? Huh? Happy to see you. Begins to jump. When last one of your friends saw you and jumped? Huh? When last one of your friends saw you and run up to you and hug you and kiss you and were happy to see you? Huh? When they see you, they say, hey, you still living? Huh? The question was, why has the universe not permitted the animals to speak? And Bhagavan Shankar says, to teach us that love and loyalty doesn't come through words, it comes through actions. Let us remember that. And we begin the new calendar year 2023, reminding ourselves of this. That love and loyalty doesn't come through words. It comes through actions. Do good, be good, and good will always be yours. Let us all stand as we join in the Purnahuti, the final offering into the fire. Hari Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishtate Om Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Swaha. Let's offer water. Gangeshcha Yamuneshcha Eva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Achmanam Vinayogachmanam Samarpayami. Take your hand and elegantly, with grace, fan the smoke of the fire in all directions. With love. Vanaspatira surabhuto gandaryo ganadutama agre sarvarevanam dhupoyam brate gretam. Feel the heat of the fire. Pass it over your head and over your body. Om Analanama. Om Analanama. Om Analanama. All members of the group, stretch your hands. Reach out to the fire. Let us all join in the arti now. As we pay our obeisance to Bhagwan through the medium of arti. Put your hands together. Let's sing the arti. Om Yani Kani Jabapani Jamvandar Kirtani Shtani Tani Prakshana Prakshana Prare Prare Sajam Svarte Chasanuktamene Mayojitam Yadipam Grihana Devesha Trailoke Timirapam Vishaya Vikaramita Papaharo Deva Swami Papaharo Deva Shraddha Bhakti Barao Shraddha Prema Charao Santane Ki Seva. Everybody together. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. With all your love from your heart, everybody. Om. Sing with me. Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट जन में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. सिमट में मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहो किसकी. स्वामी शरण कहो किसकी. तुम बिन और न दूजा प्रभु बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति. स्वामी सबके प्राणपति. किस विध मिलो दया में किस विध मिलो दया में तुमको मैं कुमति. Together. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतरयामी. स्वामी तुम अंतरयामी. पार ब्रह्मा परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्मा परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति. स्वामी सबके प्राणपति. किस विध मिलो दया में किस विध मिलो दया में तुमको मैं कुमति. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा. स्वामी पाप हरो देवा. श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम चढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा. Together everybody. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. With all your love. जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेव sing with me everybody नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा जय सद्गुरुदेवा असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं यादेव परिपूर्णं तरस्तमे कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यज्ञं सकलं तरस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. Think of mother, think of father. Now think of your friends, the ones that you could remember. Now think of the animals and the plants. Now think of your foe, your enemies. Now think of Bhagwan being omnipotent, omnipresent and omniscient. And think of yourself bowing to the feet of that God from whom you have come from and to whom you shall eventually return one day. Bow to Him. Tvameva matascha pita tvameva, everybody. Tvameva bandhuscha sikha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Feel Bhagwan, feel God touching you on your head. Feel Him taking away all your troubles. Feel Him taking away all your problems, all your distresses, all your sickness. Now hold His hand and mentally walk through every room in your home. Take Him everywhere. Take Him into the kitchen. Take Him into the dining room. Take Him into the living room. Take Him into the bedroom. Take Him into your little altar area, your temple. Take Him into your garage. Hold Him. Walk with Him around your home. Ask Him to protect you and to protect your family. Talk to Him tonight. He's listening to you. And while holding His hand, He is leading you. Ask Him, guide me onto the pathway that I will never be in darkness. Guide me onto that pathway. That all my troubles, all my distresses will disappear. I beg of you, listen to my prayer. Listen to my prayer. प्रार्थना सुन लो हमार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार. Sing with me everybody. प्रार्थना सुन लो हमार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु. Listen to my prayer, oh Lord, dear Lord. I am singing praises to you with love. I am singing praises to you with love. I am singing praises to you with everybody. प्रार्थना सुन लो हमार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार प्रभु, प्रेम से करत पुकार। यो शांति अंतरिक्षम शांति, पृथ्वी शांति, आपा शांति, ओशने शांति, वनस्पति शांति, ईश्वरेवा शांति, ब्रह्मा शांति, सर्वं शांति, शांतिरेवा शांति सामा शांतिरिधि भवतु। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। सुख ये मंत्र मनहर ओम शांति। Everybody pray for peace. ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति। Lift your hands to Dharma. सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, रज रामचंद्र भगवान की। ओम शांति ओम। Turn to the person next to you, in front of you, behind you. सीताराम 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 कहे, जाहि बेधिरा के राम, जाहि बेधिरा के राम, ताहि बेधिरा के। सीताराम 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 सीता। रज रामचंद्र भगवान की। अगर बम अगर बम अगर बम 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 अगर बम अगर बम अगर बम 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 अगर बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
अगर बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
अगर बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
अगर बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू।
Everywhere you will see a video of me dancing. And everybody is upset that I was dancing. Well, I want to tell you, I will dance anytime I choose to. Because dancing is an expression of joy and happiness. And there are many unhappy people who never like to see you happy. Some of them looking at you right now on the television. Dance and show them. Agar bam, agar bam, agar bam, bam, bam.
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 Agar bam, 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 bola bajave damaru.
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 Bajave damaru, 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 bajave damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola bajave damaru.
Shiva bam 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 bola bajave damaru.
Shiva bam 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 bola bajave damaru.
Shiva bam 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 bola bajave damaru.
कोई चरावे पान फूल, कोई चरावे माला,
कोई चरावे पान फूल, कोई चरावे माला,
कोई चरावे पान फूल कोई चरावे माला,
कोई चरावे पान फूल कोई चरावे माला,
कोई मांगा मागर कोरियन को का शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम बम बम
बोलो
बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
बजावे डमरू 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 बजावे डमरू, शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू.
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू.
Before you sit down, I want you to turn to the person next to you, in front of you, and behind you, and with love from your heart and a smile on your face and positive energy, tell them Happy New Year. काशी की के विश्वनाथ नाथों के नाथ,
काशी जी के विश्वनाथ नाथों के नाथ,
काशी की के विश्वनाथ नाथों के नाथ,
काशी जी के विश्वनाथ नाथों के नाथ,
काशी की के विश्वनाथ नाथों के नाथ, शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
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 बजावे डमरू 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 बजावे डमरू, शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
शिवा बम 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 बोला बजावे डमरू,
हरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम बोला बाबा,
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 बोला बाबा बम बोला बाबा 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 बम बोला बाबा,
हरे नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय शांताय बम बोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम बोला बाबा,
हरे नमः शिवाय शांताय बम बोला बाबा,
नमः शिवाय शांताय बम बोला बाबा,
बोलो बोलो अयोध्या नाथ सिया पति रामचंद्र की. I don't know if you all know, but we are 1 hour into the new year already, almost. So Naresh is going to lead us now in a rendition. The arti is going to come. The Panchamrit, the Parsad will come. And refreshments are provided for everybody. Do not leave without partaking of the refreshment. It is a mahapapa, a great sin. It is a great sin. So you must eat with us. Everybody, we join in the rendition. The arti is coming. The Panchamrit, the Parsad is coming.
हरे रामाय रामभद्राय हरे रामचंद्राय वीरसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। ओरे रतन लागे जी बियाय बरामे राम, रतन लागे जी बियाय बरामे राम, रतन लागे जी बियाय बरामे राम, अब रामे अब रामे अब रामे राम, अब रामे अब रामे अब रामे राम, रतन लागे जी बियाय अब रामे राम, रतन लागे जी बियाय अब रामे राम। गुरवा कहे हम तीरथ देखब, गुरवा कहे हम तीरथ देखब, हाथ करेला हम देबो दान, हाथ दे हम देबो दान, हो रतन लागे जी बियाय अब रामे राम, रतन लागे जी बियाय अब रामे राम। अरे मोहवा कहे हम गुर की कहबे, मोहवा कहे हम कुर की व कहबे तनु करेला हमारे बोपान दान करेला हम अरे अकिया कहे हम तीरथ दे कब तकिया कहे हम तीरथ दे कब कान करेला हम सुनहो पुराण कान करेला हम सुनहो पुराण और रतन लागे जिबिया अब राम मेरा रतन लागे जिबिया अब राम मेरा अरे कहत कबीर सुनो बया सारू कहत कबीर सुनो बया सारू या पग है निर्वाण यहाँ पग है निर्वाण रतन लागे जिबिया अब राम राम रतन लागे जिबिया अब राम राम अब रामे अब रामे अब रामे राम अब रामे अब रामे अब रामे राम रतन लागे जिबिया 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 अब रामे राम। अरे संध्या सुमिरे आरती अरे सुमिरे गौरी गणेश अरे पांच देव मिले रक्षा करो आय की ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश अरे काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा अरे पंचमयावे महालक्ष्मी भवानी पंचमयावे महालक्ष्मी भवानी पूरब से आवे महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे पंचमयावे गणेश भगवान पंचमयावे गणेश भगवान पूरब से आवे महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे पंचमयावे पंचमयावे काली भवानी पंचमयावे महाकाली भवानी पूरब से आवे महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे पंचमयावे महादुर्गा भवानी पंचमयावे महादुर्गा भवानी पूरब से आवे महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले अरे बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले बीरा सुमिरिले काली अब महावीरा सुमिरिले काली अकबर को सदा बिहारी लाल, दुल्हन प्यारी राधिका दुल्हा नंद कुमार। अरे लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल हो दैया मोर लीलो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल से दहिया मोरे ले लो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल हो दैया मोर लीलो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल से दहिया मोरे ले लो,
दहिया मोर लीलो, दहिया मोर लीलो,
दहिया मोरे ले लो, दहिया मोरे ले लो।
अरे लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल हो दैया मोर लीलो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल से दहिया मोरे ले लो।
अरे कहवा के हम तू काल है ग्वाल न, कहवा के हम तू काल
काले ग्वाल न,
कहवा के हम तू काल है ग्वाल न, कहवा के हम तू काल है। अरे काहे तो काला नाम हो दैया मोर लीलो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल से दहिया
मोर लीलो, लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल हो दैया मोर लीलो,
लीलो बिहारी नंद लाल से दहिया मोरे ले लो।
चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई
आयो राम,
लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम। चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई
आयो राम,
चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो। के करे हो तुम बारी दुलारी, के करे हो तुम बारी दुलारी, के कर किनारी ताई आयो राम, के कर किनारी ताई आयो राम। चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया
में नैना लगाए आयो राम,
ये लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो राम, लगाई आयो। वो चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो। अरे राजा जनक जी के प्राण कताने, राजा जनक जी के प्राण कताने, राजा की नारी ताई आयो राम, राजा की नारी ताई आयो राम। चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम,
चितवनिया में नैना लगाए आयो राम,
चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया में नैना लगाई आयो राम, चितवनिया
में नैना लगाए आयो राम। Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Jai. This has brought us to the end of our devotions. Let us all enjoy our early breakfast. And I want to thank in advance all members of the group for helping with the cleanup before you leave. God's blessings to all. Jai Jai, Seetahal.
And Tobago, but Sankhya TV also has the most coverage. You can find Sankhya TV on